Tell me again, why can't we be lovers and friends? Oh shit, is this fucking live? God damn it, this is fucking embarrassing. Oh my god. Yeah, I guess I'm talking about, if you can see it on my shirt, this is actually grid geometry, and it should be popping up on your screen. Ah. Oh yeah, there's a blizzard outside, and so I had a rough time driving around. I am a DoorDash driver by day, streamer by night. Anyways, we are talking about sacred geometry. Now these are different shapes. Now I first got into sacred geometry. I think can you hear me on the mic? Okay. Back when see, I remember I hurt my back. I was driving a truck and I was unloading the truck, and I think I pissed off the guy at the shop. I think he set me up and he packed my truck too tight, and I about broke my back. But yeah, so I was down and out. And I didn't know what to do, but I was laying there and I started. It was when a video streaming first came out, and I was talking to one of my really strange friends that live in Kentucky. Anyways, another guy jumped on. This weird guy just jumped on the live stream or the video chat, and he showed me this. He was like, "I just want you guys to check out this book." He was just showing us his book and just kind of turning the pages. But yeah, he was showing us. He was like, "I just want." It was just a book on sacred geometry. So I think the top one here I'm looking at. Let me make sure that this is working. Yeah. So, and the corner, I think you can read it. That's the egg of life, and then in the middle you got the fruit of life. Uh, Metatron's cube. That's yeah. I'm just saying that this kind of took me down a rabbit hole. So I don't know. You can choose in your own rabbit hole or whatever, but you start studying this stuff, you will go down a rabbit hole. Like I don't know what a Metatron's cube is, and I could look that up, and that would be a nice little rabbit hole. And it'd be amazing what I would learn. Now, I we got the Vercules Pisces over here, but here in the middle, it's kind of like what I'm wearing on the shirt. This is the seed of life. Now, if you learn about alchemy, first of all, most people that get into alchemy, they get stuck on the gold. But there are the hermetic properties. There's seven hermetic properties. And then when you put them all together, you have the seed of life, or the generative property is what they call it. But it's called the seed of life. It's pretty. I actually went deep into that little rabbit hole, the seed of life rabbit hole. I won't talk too much about it. We got the germ of life. We have is that the tree of life? The tree of life looks like a diamond type pyramid. That doesn't look like a tree to me. And then we got this Merkaba or whatever, Terra drone. And we got the flower of life. I think I smoked too much of that today. Vector equilibrium. That's pretty interesting. Vector equilibrium. Now that kind of makes me think of Michael Saylor, because he talks about, like, you can with money and stuff. Well, anyways, Michael Saylor is the guy that's into the Bitcoin, but he's an MIT grad and he gets real. Anyways, you need vector math and calculus to make fat money. I mean, you can't fly a plane without calculus and vector math and all the stuff. So kind of like Bitcoin is like your calculus to make money, if you can understand what I'm saying. I'm trying not to talk about Bitcoin. I'm trying to just make a video. Anyways, welcome to the fascinating world of sacred geometry. This article talks about its symbols and special meanings. and blah 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 blah. Fucking A. That phone's ringing. Okay, so we will just start at the seat of life. We will start at the seat of life. That's the beginning, the 7 days of creation, found in all major religions, churches, mosques, prayer books, and ancient temples. So I guess when they're saying ancient temples, they're including some other religions too, like I don't know, possibly even the Nahual Indians. Before the Spanish came, the biggest religion in Mexico was the Nahual, which no one even they make it sound like that never existed. Anyways, we won't get into that. Um, okay, we'll just talk a little bit. We're talking too much about that. Okay, the egg of life, new life and growth, representation of rebirth and fertility. So this isn't very Christian if they're talking about rebirth, but we could get real philosophical with that. Let's not get into rebirth. Uh, let's leave it at health, stability, and fertility. Seed of life. Let's move on. Let's- Woo! Flower of life, the blueprint of the universe, found in ancient sites worldwide. So this is it's in Ireland. Ooh, Ireland. I would not. Uh, uh, when I think of ancient like stuff in the universe, talking about, I just don't think of Ireland. Turkey, I can see. Egypt, I can see. But I don't know. Maybe I just have too much. I just think of Conor McGregor all geeked up on coke, trying to fight everybody. Anyways, that's a terrible thought. Um, I don't know what this thing is. Metal stand featuring the flower of design. Oh, I think down at the bottom, holding it, we'll get to the flower of design. We got Metatrons. That sounds like a video or like a anime type game, kind of like Digimon or Metatron or some kind of transformer cube in 3 dimensions. A complex three-dimensional shape made up of interconnected lines and spheres. Okay, ascribe to the god I mentioned. Okay, named after the angel Metatron. I've never heard of that one. And who was considered a scribe, a scribe of God mentioned in Islamic, or Judaic, and Christian medieval mythologies. His cube is centered with ballots. Actually, the dude, they have the man on the thing with Michelangelo, and I think he's kind of like on that. So I think Michelangelo, the artist, he kind of combined this picture with this. But I'm just saying, all this stuff just opens up little rabbit holes that you can go down. And it's all Versia Pisces. Okay, science has undefined this shaped as a particle or an atom. Let's just move along. Uh, the tree of life, connection and growth. These are different symbols, but I mean, there is so like I hate to just make these sound like these are maybe these are the main sacred geometry, but there's so much sacred geometry out there. I guess there's as many sacred geometries as there are meme coins. Okay, spiritual protection, the Mirabaka, whatever. I'm just gonna move along, especially the pterodon. I wasn't planning on getting this into deep depth. Now this pterodrone, um, the number 64 um is a it says it's a reoccurring number in our DNA and our yeah, everything is kind of related, interrelated. I know in the Book of Change they kept talking about that number 64. And it has to do with some computers. Okay, vector equilibrium, balance and harmony, balance and harmony, connections, the concept, the matrix, modern quantum theory. Hmm. Okay, so now we're talking about the matrix. Now that Andrew Tate's running for prime minister, I guess we can be the people talking about the matrix. So what were we saying about the matrix? Multiple or the okay, I'm just gonna okay, but they're talking about the seed of life, the tree of life, and then you can shop now. And I'm gonna put a link below to this website. I was just kind of gonna give you an overview. Uh, I'm not gonna sit here and try to like read fucking words that I don't fucking know. Anyways, that's I got my sacred geometry shirt on. If you can see, I'll move the microphone. Or I have a tell. I have a confession to make. I use these. These are Apple headphones. And this microphone's not even hooked up. I just this. I don't know. It's kind of poppy. I don't know. These professional microphones are kind of weird. I don't know. It's multi-directional, and I don't know what direction to put it on. Doesn't sound right, but just a little confession. Yeah. So yeah, you just learned something from some guy with a microphone that wasn't plugged in and talking about sacred geometry. Like I said, it's kind of I think it's kind of a cool rabbit hole to go down. Something good for me to talk about. We're kind of snowed in here in Michigan. It's terrible. I got to the gym real quick so I could work out this morning before the. I didn't want to leave. I had to leave real early before all this. We got almost like I wish I could turn the camera around, but I don't want to change it. But yeah, we have like a foot of snow out here. So yeah, it's snowing pretty bad here in Michigan. And I think yeah, I told you about the alchemy, and a lot of people get stuck on the gold thing, but you can look up the hermetic principles, and you can study the different hermetic principles. I think I might I guess I should make a video about hermetic principles next. So it'll kind of explain all this on my shirt. The seed of life, not the tree of life, the seed of life. But yeah, I ended up when I kind of studied the alchemy, it kind of I kind of learned about AstroQuest, and you kind of move different. They kind of teach you how to move like your mind to a different like plateau or a different plane or whatever they want to call it. So like so here you're sitting here with this headache, but then you kind of move your mental state over to this. But when your mental state's in this, you can't. You don't have the headache anymore. If that makes sense. So maybe I'll teach you how to do that in one of these videos.